Then came the twist.
Oh my gosh, it's starting already.
Make that a W. Ahem. Tonight,
We're gonna ruffle some feathers, but it's gonna be fun.
2 new boys.
Get it, girl. Cinco, he just knows how to work a woman. Yeah.
Make 2 game-changing decisions.
I did not like watching Will kiss other girls.
I don't trust.
Speaking tonight, it's gonna ruin me and Jeremy.
The girl I want to couple up with is the girl I would like to couple up with is.
Hi, we do have umbrellas, but wet attractive people are something of a tradition here. In just 24 hours, new boys Will and Cinco will make the agonizing decision of which stunning babe they want to steal. We have some girlfriend thieves in the villa.
Okay, guys, tell us how you guys feeling right now. We all came for the same. I mean, we were just sorry.
Yeah.
We have to.
Josh.
He's gonna woo your girl with that.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I mean, I have to have a conversation with her, but I just don't think he's her type, to be honest with you.
He knows he's not my dark hair, dark eyebrows, tanner skin, kind of like Italian.
Gotcha. About you, Olivia.
So I'm partnered up with Giovanni. Right? Okay.
Yeah.
They say that. Party guy, player. I mean, literally, we can be friends. I just I want to jump someone's bones. I do not want to jump his bones. I'm like, yeah, no, not it for me. But nice.
With Olivia, she know my head. I know her head.
You guys are really chill together. You guys are cool together. You both have the same type of energy.
I'm ready to go back up. You wanna go back up? Oh yeah, we just left the 2 freaking.
No, brother.
Guys, there was all.
Turn offs or deal breakers, stuff like that.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
Deal breaker.
Come join. Come join us.
I think someone that treats bad,
Clingy. My turn on. Can't do it. What about you?
Also clingy, yeah.
Cheers, bro.
I'm definitely coming in to rock the boat. It's gonna be Mr. Stay Your Girl for the next 24 hours, man. So we'll see how things go tomorrow.
What do you think? No, I need to listen.
They're
They're very handsome. Will comes in dimples, accent.
They're both so handsome.
What is the water?
That's it. Is it
I
working?
want a tea. No, it's not working.
Tea over coffee?
I'm more I like both, but I'm Colombian. I like more tea.
Isn't Colombia tea?
But I love tea too, but at night.
In the morning?
Coffee.
He likes coffee? In the morning? Marry him!
Well, he is so handsome. That accent just gets me. Honestly, my attention, he has it. No, it's just us.
We're talking about the boys.
Yeah, no, I'm literally gonna say, I'm feeling Will. No, when you have that spark, you know if it's there. I hate to say it, but with Corey, when we kissed, I didn't feel anything.
Everyone put in the pajamas or sleeping in boxer? Yeah, I don't know. I'm sleeping in shorts.
Okay, Cinco. Cinco's so handsome. Cinco's so chill. I love the vibes. Committed to these men. If we all want to talk to Will and Cinco, we're all gonna talk to Will and Cinco. Woo! Look how beautiful this is. Happy first night in the villa. Yeah.
Noche 5.
Buenas noches.
Aw, it's their first night and they're already so comfortable making out in front of infrared cameras. Morning, and you're shadowed by the darkness of the night. When you wake up in the morning, darling, I'll be by your side.
Yeah, me too. You heard it too, right? I heard someone I wouldn't say murder, but I heard definitely.
I heard of it from little.
Yeah. I guess that's just how it got me excited.
When you wake up in the morning.
I heard some kissing last night. Yeah, we was cute, but then it started to get hot. I don't know. I heard some like no.
Maybe it's love. Maybe baseball player Josh is trying to protect his home plate by making who can slide by him for a touchdown. Sports!
How you feel, man?
I'm good, bro.
You have a big decision coming through, bro.
Exactly. That's what I want to pull you about. You know what I'm saying? Like, Trina on that.
That's right. Yeah, man. She looks really smart.
Yeah.
I definitely feeling Kira.
Yeah, she's cute too.
She's amazing. Kira's like really natural, you know.
She's older and like, she like new, like she knows what she
Yeah,
wants.
she knows
You know what I'm saying?
what
Like, she's more decisive with how she feels about somebody and like, she knows what she's going after.
How do you feel about Shana?
Shit. Her types are more like Italian, dark hair, stuff like that.
Because yesterday was like, like I was gonna say, are you describing me
Yeah,
or what?
exactly.
I didn't want to say that.
Exactly. So I'm gonna ruffle some feathers, but it's gonna be fun.
Are there roaming charges for texting in Hawaii? Who cares? These fingers got something to say.
Islanders, tighten your corsets and button your britches for today's challenge, Whistleblower. Hashtag 50 debutantes, hashtag ball out.
Coming up! Time for the Islanders to dress up and fess up. Welcome back, and after some quick stock footage of Waterfall and the Lizard, it's time for the first challenge of the season. Down at Bridgerton, where they skip the sexual tension part and just go right at it. Make slow-mo haste for this naughty night's first name game we've dubbed Whistleblower. Behind their exquisite exteriors of innocence and class lurk the salacious secrets of these deviant debutantes. Islanders shall read each devilish declaration in an effort to...
This Islander got handsy under the table while eating dinner in a restaurant. That poor busboy.
Charmed, I'm sure. Upon hearing the titillating, tactful secret belongs to him, promptly whisk the culprit across the ballroom floor and seal the decision with an oral reprimand. That's a Thus, the secret belongs to the Islander they snogged. Team with the most points at the end of the game reigns supreme.
In the streets and a freak in the sheets.
This passionate lass enjoys making sex tapes with her boyfriends so they can watch them back as a reminder of who the reign. Oh, that's wild.
Like that just happened. I was hot. And it's not just the weather, babe.
We got.
Janet.
Hey, good for you. Good for you.
You know, be reminded who's queen here.
Shannon definitely uncovered some stuff from her past that definitely turns me on a little bit.
$7,000 worth of gifts from a sugar daddy, offering nothing but her conversation in return.
That's the hustle. That's the hustle.
Put your body on my body, let your body be free.
Like, he looks like he'd be kissing. So, I wasn't surprised that he was kissing.
I'm getting absolutely killed in this game, but make his pockets hurt. No regrets. No regrets on that whatsoever.
Lass maintains that her sex drive is so high, she has yet to meet a gentleman capable of satisfying her appetite for endless hours of the horizontal howdy-do.
I'm sorry, Dad. I didn't want for you to see that.
Your hand satisfied your appetite because she never tried a Colombian guy. She never tried. Well, the knights of the island have a score or two, but now it's time for the beguiling lair.
This seducer had to flee in the middle of sex because the ladies on interrupted them. He then evaded detection by hiding in a cardboard box for over an hour.
The Shannon Keys was like really bomb. Like, it was like a lot of fun.
I did not like watching Will kiss other girls.
Yeah, bro, like for 1 hour, like $10, man. Like, bro, she was gonna kill me.
This scoundrel enjoyed sexual congress with one young lady and her best friend. Ew. I took the challenge as an opportunity to kiss who I want to kiss. It's all about the good life. Passion, it was slow, it was romantic. Like, I felt magic there.
How'd your friends, how'd your wife?
Did they find out?
They did not find out.
Hey, guess what? They do now. They do now.
So not ever want to be that girl. He has some explaining to do.
Be careful of bed hopping with this one. This islander once had such vigorous relations that the bed broke. He all night. Okay.
With Cinco, it was more sexual. He just like knows how to work a. Yeah.
Okay. Alright guys, I guess this is game. We tied 2 and 2 with Whistleblower. Now let's head back to the villa.
In my corset, the scores were all tied up, but will the shocking secrets and shameless snogs see the dukes and duchesses come undone?
Let us do this.
Welcome back. The Islanders just making it much dirtier. Time to gossip about the gossip.
This is the best scene in the house.
That was fun, though.
How did you guys feel about the challenge? Like,
I honestly kissed with Will. A lot of what I've been searching for that I haven't found was the fireworks, the butterflies, that spark. Yeah. That spark. That's what I've been looking for. And I felt that.
my God, girl.
Can we talk about you for a second over here? So, Will, like, it's like the accent and the cute and it's simple. It's like, but other than that, I just feel like it was Will. I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket. I'm feeling good.
So who kissed who today? We know he kissed everybody.
I feel like Will's the champ, kissing like pretty
Yeah,
much.
well, you got the tea, well. You don't have some romantic.
Like the feeling was cool. It's like kind of like a little butterflies. Yeah.
I mean, no, I don't want to say like.
My man's about to take my girl.
You guys got pretty into it. Yeah, I mean, like the first time, we kissed. It wasn't like a peck. It was still a good kiss, but like the second time, obviously, it was a lot different, a lot better.
Did you kiss anybody else today?
No, for sure.
We have to get to you. Yeah, Cinco right now, he's literally all eyes on you.
Cinco, he used to be the type I'd go for, like, outside of the villa. Definitely bad boy. I wouldn't say he's cocky, but he is a confident person. My kisses were very different. With Jeremy, I felt like it was more romantic in a sense, and with Cinco, it was more sexual. I love that I have options.
Who would you really pick? You see?
Cash, Trina.
What about you, Will? Based off of making out with every girl.
It's hard right now.
I know that's hard, bro.
All those kisses, bro, like those confused. Never know. Things can change. The challenge put a lot of mouths in the guy's head. I mean, Kira, even though her partner's currently Corey.
What was all what? Oh, no, it's not.
How are you feeling?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Definitely like feeling
Me too. I mean, obviously, I'm partnered up with Corey right now. Haven't really gotten a chance to talk to him yet about my interest in you.
I know he's gonna be,
Yeah.
but I definitely want to tell to you that.
That makes me really happy. That
Yeah,
makes me really
and I mean, like, probably
I mean, I was kind
for
of
me,
giving, I was kinda giving you some
communication.
eyes.
I know it's like giving you signs.
But
Yeah,
no,
no,
yeah.
no. I know it's pretty early, but I feel like Dixie here is moving fast. She's great. She's humble. She's cute, and we have a really good communication, and I love that.
So, like,
For me, the truth is really important. Like talking, like honest communication is important.
obviously communication is really important
Yeah,
to me
for
too.
me too. Then if you don't understand any like something from me, I just figure it out.
I feel like I could talk to you for hours.
I know.
Katrina,
Huh.
can I hold you for a second?
Yeah, let's talk.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Cinco, a graduate of the Love Island School of Etiquette, knows that Jen got a lady.
So I do find you attractive. Are you looking for like a relationship where you just you have like a good time?
No.
You came in, I was like, I don't know. You like give
No,
the
I
side
get that
eye
a
to
lot.
females easily.
You'd be surprised. I'm a big goofball, big nerd.
Yeah?
And I be chilling.
I have to see that side.
It takes a while for people to get to it.
I know.
But like an onion. I
Mhm.
mean, for people who deserve it, I feel back from layers.
Just moi. Just kidding.
Not even like to boost your head, but definitely you were number one. On my list.
Really? Nice.
Not to like bust your
No,
make your head
it's
fat,
great. I
but-
needed this morning.
Also laid back, but has that fun side to her. Hopefully, I'll be able to peel some more layers back, get deeper into that personality, because I got a big decision coming up tonight.
Have you talked to Jeremy by any chance?
Forgiveness information, so like,
Oh.
hopefully it'll be,
All right. I see you.
it'll be all right.
Hey guys, can we talk a little bit?
Yeah, man.
No, let's just go talk.
Yeah, we can chat. Middle school ski trip, just me and my hot cocoa.
I talked to Shira. With all due respect, I just feel like I had connection with her, and I would like to explore more things.
I like her too. I got a picture. Like, she's super cool. Easy to talk to. Honestly, it takes a lot to go up to another guy and be like, I kind of want to take your girl. It is kind of discouraging. I would say 100. Yeah.
What did
Yeah.
Kira say though? Are you
I
ever chatting
haven't
with her?
talked to Kira yet.
It's not the end of the world, trust me.
Hope.
We're back. The Villa and the Islanders are on edge because new boys Will and Cinco will steal someone's girl tonight. Trina chose to kiss Cinco, pretend he was totally cool with it.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How
Yeah.
about you? After the
Good.
challenge?
I had a good time.
Yeah.
It was interesting finding out a lot of different stuff about people.
I know. I would have never guessed. And
That I thought it wasn't you anyway. So because
That's
I wanted to go to
sweet.
because I wanted to go to you anyway. So
yeah.
but what about you? How do you feel?
I'm not the type to put like all my eggs in one basket,
Me
so
neither.
I think that's why I got him. Cinco's a very handsome gentleman, and Jeremy's just he's just amazing. So I'm having so much fun. Like, I love that I have options. Who am I? I do not know who I am right
To talk to Cinco a little bit.
We were kind of discussing about like, him coupling up tonight.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where his headspace is at right now.
If Cinco picks Trina tonight, and she's totally vibing with him, I'm trying not to let my nerves eat me alive.
Do you have any other girl in mind that you want to talk to when we're here in the villa?
I like where I'm at with you, to be honest.
Okay.
A lot. So I'm just kind of like taking it day by day.
Oh, I guess
100%.
yeah. Okay, let's go chill.
Let's go.
Cinco de oh my, he's a popular man. Cinco is cachet.
I don't know much about you. The only thing I've seen about you is like cool guy, like relaxed, like you don't say much or like watching, like like I can't stress that enough.
That's good. I'm the type of person, like, I'm a shower. My love languages is like physical touch and quality time and gift giving. You know what I'm saying? So like that's just how I know how to give my love.
What's your top way that you feel like?
Be words of affirmation, physical touch. I'm a toucher. I like touching.
Me too. I'm the way too. I'm kind of like at first when I feel someone out, I'm like, and then when I get come to someone like, hey, I'm
I really like Cashay. She's really awesome. And I already knew she was going to be an awesome personality, but I didn't think she was going to be so dope and so down that we were going to. Like, I'm conflicted because I don't know whether I want to go with the initial spark I have with Trina or should I connect with Cash. So I'm just conflicted, man. I'm just conflicted.
It was so nice to actually like really meet you.
A hot Latin lover is out to steal a guy's heart.
So, like, I've seen Will walk in and he kind of make that direct eye contact with you, and I seen you guys clicking onto each other, and then like if he has a deeper connection with you and for you guys. So
It's kind of been a weight on my shoulder because when I saw him, we kind of clicked, and I don't know, I kind of just felt some type of spark.
Yeah.
That's just
dude, like honestly, I can do nothing but respect that. It definitely stings. I would say that, and I know it's still so early. Like it's the second day, so I know there's gonna be more opportunities, but it's for so.
I'm honestly really glad we got to have this
I know.
conversation. Like, it was very important to me, and I just
Give
feel
me a hug.
like a big weight lifted off my shoulders, so thank you.
Night, everyone fighting over the will.
How did you feel when I kissed you?
In the beginning, I was nervous. Like when I first touched your lips, it was like it was
Yeah.
a really good kiss.
And that way, I won't have any regrets. I just like the way that you carried yourself, because people are like, who else are you attracted to besides Josh in the house? And I said, Will.
You have a lot of fire in you, you know.
I do.
But you, I had like a really good connection with you. I'm not gonna lie to you,
Yeah.
but I have this connection with Kira. I'm feeling a little bit confused because in my learned personality, I normally never go to Kira personality. It's a hard decision. I just don't wanna put myself in the wrong situation. I don't know. It makes me confused, you know.
Trust me.
I just wanna see what happened.
No drones were harmed during the making of Love Island. Here we have baseball player Josh, who fears he may very soon get benched for a hot prospect from Latin America.
We bro, actually, we just had like a conversation. Like she told me like I like the kind of guys like you, you know, like physically like you. The first person I saw was her, and I got with her, you know. I was
Like whatever you choose, obviously it's your decision. Like I think me and her have a really good relationship, and like that's kind of what I'm riding on. And whoever like you pick tonight, it's not like your be all end all. So like you still have an opportunity to try and like talk to her. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna like be like possessive or anything like that.
I don't know, bro. Like, let's see what's gonna happen.
You feel it's the right decision. Yeah.
Do you see the warning sign? Dark clouds falling in the sky. Well, I see trouble coming, for there's trouble coming. Yeah, today's gonna be an interesting night. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Will include me for a chat.
Yeah.
Whoa. I'm not as confident anymore. Because, like, I talked with Shannon. Now I'm thinking there might be something there. Like, tonight's decision's gonna be
Affection from below. Yo, if you picture it, you'll be so hurt. Where there's smoke, there's fire. You got this. I should have seen it coming.
Josh senses that where there's a will, there's a way to lose his girl.
But you look great.
Thank you. So where's your head at? How are you feeling?
I felt like we were in a good spot. You know what I mean? We're kind of on the same page. And then I'll go in for a little bit. I was like, we've shared a lot of stuff already, like opened up. You know what I mean? That like, and so I was like, I feel great about us. But I was like, ultimately, dude, like, you got to do what's best for you. Yeah, it'll suck, but like, no hard feelings.
So he was kind of like, get to know me type thing. He said, I talked to every girl in the villa except for you, because I see the way Josh grabs you, pulls you closer. He just said, like, I just didn't even notice that, like, you guys are very strong, and, you know, I am realizing they both have to pick somebody. I don't get to say yes or no. I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket. I need to always keep my options open.
Right.
He knows that you feel strongly about me, so I'm just kind of trying to, like, piece everything together.
There's just something about him. I don't trust everything that he said. Has the choice. That's Love Island, but you know, me and her have like a deeper connection, so I'm feeling good.
It's cool if I stay up for a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh,
I gotta let you feel it. Yeah, I gotta stay one more time. That's alright with you. About the last convo we had, you feel alright?
Yeah, after our conversation, I kind of left, like, thinking, like, you know, I still want to get to know you better, because I don't know where me and Jeremy are going to end up going. Hopefully it's a positive outlook.
Vision for real, like, you know what I mean? I've been kind of conflicted about everything before. I thought it was gonna be more clarity, and it's still
Still a little blurry.
a little blurry, yeah. Trina, her pros and cons, pros when we've met and talked, cons, she's already deeply like in a couple with somebody else. Having to give forth that extra effort and maybe not to be able to see anything in return is gonna be hard for me.
Over here. I love this.
Finally, we have time to talk.
I know. I've been wanting to. Well, the thing was, like, I know how I feel. And I just...
I know how I feel. Don't worry.
talking to Shannon, because I know you voiced your interest in her, which is totally perfectly fine. Like, no hard feelings or anything like that. Like, I fully want to support. I don't know what decision Will is going to make, but I also don't want her couple and I'm choice number 2. I need to be option number 1. I just want my man to be sure about me and, you know, like, not...
100% understand.
not-
And if you're in a relationship, things happen like natural, and the end is what I feel, you know. The end is what my heart feels tonight.
Cheers. Very good.
Go pulls cachet for a chat. Her partner is Christian, who is a lot like socks for Christmas, not present.
I feel clarified. I mean, and that's gonna be something
You feel clear? What are you talking
I'm
about?
about to say.
Okay.
Like,
What were you confused about?
like, just like the conversations that like I've had, Trina, and also with you. Like I've just been like, y'all are all like get be like hurt, like can't even talk. being able to like get to know y'all personalities a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I see. I feel like you're being like a little bit more open too.
Yeah, I definitely want to hit you and see like make sure like you're still open. Like if you wanted to
Yeah, of course.
feel out this,
It's
this connection and see like what it can be. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I love Chris and to make sure Chris has the best experience, like I'm here for myself.
Well, yeah. No, I just wanted to holler at you and see.
Yeah.
Maybe tonight we'll find our place.
The decisions, girls, cachet, she's awesome, awesome vibe. I like that in a person. I like that, see that in somebody I would potentially want to be with. I appreciate you hollering at me. It's always fun combos.
I know you're fun.
Oh, get there, girl. We're back with Love Island, where the 2 new boys will soon need beefcake.
With Shannon, the woman is beautiful. She is stunning, but she's a lot of fun.
You haven't really got to know Shannon, you know what I mean? But you have got to know Kira. And Kira seems like a more genuine, can be really genuine for just like a curiosity.
Oh, I have a shot with Shannon this afternoon, and she kind of gave me like a good feeling, and I start knowing that she's more than that. Kira is moving me a lot. How you handle it?
It's been hard, bro. Like, so today when I talked to both of them, bro, like, both conversations were so dope. Yeah, after the challenge, I was amazing.
She's putting a lot of interest in Jeremy, and you can know, like, that.
Bro, like, I can battle it out with him about it, and it's like, but at the same point, it's like, is it worth it?
But what happened with Cashew then?
The way we see people, the way we see, like, our own value was similar, you know what I'm saying? Everything we had, like, a lot of things in common. I feel like both connections could be great. They're all great girls. They're all people I can see. Gotta make the most of whatever I pick tonight.
Salud. Y follow your corazón, bro. Follow your corazón, papi.
Got to.
Let's go, bro. You're my man.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Love you, bro.
Yes and no. Like, I would go for someone that looks like that, but...
Hey, guys, I got a thing! Will and Think you have chosen to couple up with. All Islanders must now gather at the fire pit. Hashtag stake your claim. Hashtag no more broken.
I mean, honestly, I'm powerless. Like, Will has the choice, but me and Shannon have like a deeper connection, so I'm feeling good.
A lot is going towards Will. I'm just unsure of how he feels.
Special moment. Memories.
Trina's been talking to Cinco. She's pretty solid with me. Now, I'm not too sure.
When the shadows are calling, shadows are calling me.
This girl, because from the beginning I see a really good connection with that person, and I just wanna like hug her and like just make her feel like warm. And, like we just have to know each other first and like be honest, like from the beginning. I feel in that connection with that person, and this decision was really hard, but just I would like to couple up tonight with.
It's taking over.
Kira.
I'm standing, hiding over my eyes.
multiple reasons. The first one, she has a great personality and a very brightening spirit to a lot of good people. She's making me smile, make me laugh, and sing out of my show. It's definitely not an easy choice. The girl I want to couple up with is
I'm slipping.
Cache.
I'm in love and catch my breath. I'm lost in the
Christian and Corey, you are now single. At the end of the week, all Islanders will take part in a recoupling. Anyone not picked to be in a couple will be dumped. Hashtag singled out.
Tomorrow night.
I'm not head over heels.
I wouldn't mind an actual relationship with him.
And a new Islander heats things up in the villa. I got a
Come join me in the house.
This summer,
I'm so excited.
your favorite celebrities head to their hometowns
Got me out here in Brooklyn.
Shit, my neck of the woods.
and get to work.
Y'all just stay back.
You ready to see your new
Secret Celebrity Renovation. New series Friday at 8/7 Central on CBS.